Which one is it? Okay.
Right. Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl. I see you, runway girl. Look at you with the bangles. Yeah. Twist out.
No.
Looking cute. Welcome back. Hey, girl. Hey, podcast. Urban Media Today. We took a break last week. Jared's in the building. Chatter Chick. Chatter Chick's coming in. We got the millennial chick and the radio chick checking in.
We here. We holding it down until, our Chatter Chick come in the building.
Because, she's a woman of a certain age.
She be booked and busy.
Booked and busy.
Whatever.
Saturday morning. How she booked and busy. So a lot has happened. We took a break, just kind of like wanting to regroup, but there was no escaping from last week's events, this week's events.
Yeah.
If it wasn't COVID-19, then it was racism. And then it was Kanye West. So
yeah, what's going on there? I had seen something where they had said that his family was saying how he was having like a bipolar episode, but I don't know. I feel like that's him. Like I don't think it has. We all know he's crazy and has issues, but
see, that's us. That's the black family.
Yeah,
we'll be like, that's Uncle Junebug. He stay in the attic. He's our special family member. We make him plates on the holidays. Put him in front of the TV. He's fine.
Mm-hmm.
So Kanye is Uncle Junebug?
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
I'm out.
And so the Kardashians don't understand that part.
Right.
They say, oh, he's bipolar. Oh, he's just Uncle Junebug.
Yeah, I don't think he may have a little, I don't know. I don't think he is. They're probably saying bipolar, but, we being, African-American, we have those type of family members in, our family. So we know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't think it's bipolarness. I really don't. It could be something else, but that's something that we were used to in our family. So they're going to put a name to it, of course. Like, oh, he's bipolar. It's not. Then they were saying, well, what side of the family said that? Was it, the Kardashian side or the West side?
Was it Kanye's side?
Kanye's side, right.
I think it was the Kardashians.
I think it was them too. Like,
I think it was the Kardashians, because we're not going to talk about that.
Yeah, no,
that's not what we do.
No,
that's Uncle Junebug. He's a little special. Make him a plate.
Mm-hmm.
Put in the Wonder Years tape, and he'll be okay. I didn't believe him when he said he wanted to run for president. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I didn't believe him either. Then he was saying, did you hear his comments about Planned Parenthood, saying that they're ran by white supremacists, and that, a woman after 6 months, he looked up something where, he looked at a fetus for 6 months and, oh, they deserve to live, and then so forth. That's a whole other topic of a conversation. But most women aren't getting abortions at 6 months. You can't get an abortion.
No, you
That's
can't.
Wrong. No, you cannot. But no, you can't do that. But Kanye is Kanye. We all know how he is. He has no filter. He says
since he jumped on the stage with Taylor Swift.
Ever since then, and remember when George Bush was running for president,
he George Bush doesn't. No, he was on with Mike.
Mike Myers, right?
Was it Mike Myers?
Yeah,
Austin Powers. And George Bush doesn't like black people. He was like,
Mike didn't know what to do. So, this been Kanye.
Obama called him an ass.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember. He does, and now he's saying he's not a Trump supporter anymore.
The thing that I'm worried about is how people who are fans latch on to every word.
Yeah.
So anything that Trump has said, people who are fans or people who are racist or sexist or whatever, people who just believe. Okay. They latch on to every word. Kanye West has a fan base.
Yeah.
He has a greater fan base because of his music, because of his clothing line, because of who he's married to. He's a celebrity. I am afraid that we identify or want to identify with the celebrity. And it's like, this is the country that we're talking about. This seat is available to protect the country and represent the country. This serious. This is employment, stocks, healthcare, war, trade, guns, education, pollution. So many things are responsible overseas. So many things the president oversees. It's a serious job. It's not no game. This ain't no game. Joke game.
Joke game. This ain't no Jane.
This ain't no Jane.
Yeah,
I don't know. And so I worry about that because someone was telling me, like, with Kanye West making that mention, he could split the black vote. And I'm like, no, we can't.
No,
we can't have that. We cannot. So, but not only, excuse me, that was Bo. So not only did we talk about that, we also talked about COVID-19. In Pennsylvania, we are kind of in the green.
Yeah, but now they're about to close indoor seating for restaurants. Bars are completely closed, right? Bars are completely closed. Restaurants now, they can't do indoor seating. They can do outdoor seating, and they can do, I think, to go for the alcohol.
Casinos and now amusement parks are open.
Are open again. But with the amusement parks, you have to wear a mask. I know with Kennywood, you have to wear a mask all day. You have to make a reservation to go. So you can't just walk in and be like, oh, I'm going to Kennywood today.
That's not fun.
It's not fun. And then you're going to wear a mask and it's 90-something degrees for like 8+ hours. No, I'll pass on Kennywood this year. And how is Sandcastle going to work? Are they only going to let in, I guess, a certain amount of people? You know what I mean? And now they're talking about sending kids back to school in the fall. Them kids, everybody's going to be sick. I don't know why. Like, I mean, I get it for financial reasons and things like that. But ever since we opened to green, every day there's more and more cases. Like,
now, have you noticed that a lot of cases have hit close to home?
Yeah,
I've noticed it. A lot of cases have hit close to home. And I'm, hey, Chatter Chick,
LaShawn
with the edges.
Yes, edges. You got a nice tan too, girl. Look at that skin.
All I gotta do is go outside for like 3 seconds. I tan right away.
Oh, I need that kind of skin.
Look at you, Kiki. You look dark. Look at you. You orange.
She is a little orange.
It's because it's the lighter skin, Kiki. You get a little orange.
Okay. Guess we're gonna talk about colorism today. No, we were talking about COVID-19. Has it hit close to home for you, Sean?
Yeah. A friend of mine, her mom was really sick. My cousin, his wife, her dad died from it. And and they were in Detroit. And my girlfriend, her mom was sick for probably like 2 months. And she just got out like rehab. So yeah, I mean, quite a few people who tested positive and they were sick.
So we were talking about when we took the break, just kind of taking a break away from everything, just kind of recharge. But the subjects hadn't changed because we're still talking about COVID-19 and talking about racism. And I mean, people are getting really brave.
Yeah.
I've seen people pull guns out.
Pulling the guns out, destroying the Black Lives Matter
mural.
It's getting worse. Like, that's how I feel. We're still getting the cops called on us.
Yeah.
Like, I believe these people have lost their mind. We know what people I'm talking about. They just completely they flipped, completely flipped.
Well, one thing I will say is they're not getting away with it.
No.
Even Central Park Karen was charged.
Yeah. She was charged.
Yeah.
And the other one was charged pulling out the gun on the little girl in the parking lot. She was charged too, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
What about the couple who pulled the gun out on the protesters? Were they charged?
I want to say they were.
I think they were too.
Did you hear about that one, Sean?
Yeah, I think they were. I think everyone's getting charged. I mean, they're just trying to find these people.
You'll get a charge, and you'll get a charge, and you'll get a charge. Everybody gets a charge.
See, the climate has definitely changed. There's a leader in house who condones this behavior. So people are, like, we can do this. Our leader says it's cool. Our leader says what we do is cool. So it's not that these people they've always been around. Now they feel that they can exercise their right.
Mm-hmm.
That's all they're doing now, But one thing that I must say, because this is what I've noticed, there is, I'm telling you, like, I go and I'll exercise in the morning and I'll do a little workout or whatever. But the as Bishop Clay says, the cream color people, shout outs to Bishop Clay. The cream color people have been so nice. Like when I'm walking, if I'm in the park and say, everyone's like, good morning. Hi, how are you? Hi. As if we're not a part of this movement, please don't group us. And my mindset is I'm not grouping people. I don't do the group. Mm-hmm. And I demand for people not to group me with ignorance either.
Right.
So, but there's been some really good people, but these, again, the bad people outweigh, well, in some eyes, it shows that they outweigh the good. And it's not true, but you can see what they're doing. But anyway, I've seen some really nice people. They're like, good morning, hi, like so loud, like screaming across the street, like, hey, it ain't me.
Yeah. I had that too. The other day I was in the gas station with my clients, and we go in there to buy something, and he sparked a conversation. The guy, he was like, "Hi, hello." I was like, "Hi," and he was like, "Oh man, it's hot outside." Trying to spark conversation. He's like, "I know it's
what do you say about all this heat?"
I know. What do you think of all this heat power? You know what I mean? And
like hot like Africa.
Hot like Africa.
I'm just saying.
But yeah, he was like, and then engaged the conversation for those couple minutes. So yeah, I get what you're saying. Like, they're trying to not, they know what's going on, and I guess they're trying to not put themselves in that category as the other people.
Not all of them.
Yeah,
It's not. It really isn't, and it's sad because of this dude that's out there, and they're showing he's bringing out the worst of the worst.
Here's the thing that they're not getting. This guy is protected by the Constitution. This man is protected by Secret Service while he is in office. Yep. This man will be protected by a bunker if his life is threatened or in jeopardy. So he can pretty much say whatever he wants. He's a bully, behind cinder blocks.
Yeah.
But have him not win this presidency.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Could you imagine being his Secret Service, man? I mean, if there's a gun come out, like, oh, you better not.
Don't say that. We're just joking.
That ain't
things that we are saying.
I'm just joking. Secret Service, take care of them. That's not my job. Don't hire me.
Don't
look, we got emails.
Oh,
yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, so we got some emails. Maybe I don't know if we are even qualified to. I don't know. We'll see. This is kind of. Gary's ready to jump in like this is double dutch.
I looked at that. I was like,
We'll tell you what we're talking about. We'll take a quick break. It's the Hey Girl Hey podcast on Urban Media today. Oh no.